They're probably trying to get people to land other places. Yeah, Superstore used to be the spot where you went to get multiple loadouts. He said K-Park. Used to. I'm pretty sure I thought that shit went out of business. Next day. Let's find her at the field. Boy, it's hot as fuck in my house. Well, for him getting a third turn. Let's not go past. Yeah. Because that'll set a precedent for changing shit in the Constitution. And they not trying to do that.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to pass. Gets it to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Just destroying his way through the field. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. Direct snap.
Why didn't you go for the tackle though, bro?
Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's complete to the left.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
It's complete on the right side. All kinds of running room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect.
The extra point is good. That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Comes out throwing on first down. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
I think it's only the blue chest.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Running back goes in motion.
God damn it.
Crosses the 45.
I thought he was going to run to the right.
Touchdown Broncos! What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Power football with the run. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with pads.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. At midfield, he's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution.
Everybody screaming, gang, gang, gang.
Even bigger play and getting the first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their...
How did he get that tackle?
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Saunders. It's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
On the set.
Now the play fake. Fires to
Oh, that's
the end
bad.
zone,
Ah,
and the ball is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The offense set for a first down play. The give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Trying to pick up a first down. Snap it to the back. And the Broncos will keep this drive going.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Give to the running back.
oh my God.
On in midfield. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Boise State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That
He didn't catch it.
Incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've
And he got a dinner time.
Be a problem for defenses all year long.
He said, "I have to eat at 7:30."
Penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fair catch called for and made. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Going up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Not at all.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing.
The expressway is wide open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage.
Yes, yeah.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
He leaves it with his back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easier. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table. Everything's available. High success rate.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to run it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Into the
No!
end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're
Oh
flying
my
to the
God.
football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Kansas State.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ncaa answered the bell away from the rent today with an impressive victory. The Huskies knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
I cannot stop this fucking running back. These little bubble screens.
Take what's there, take the positive
And if
yards, and never complain.
That's not the problem. Is if I play up, I leave his receivers one-on-one, and his receivers fast as fuck, and my corners ain't the best.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
Yeah.
He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
And
I didn't know that was a 7.
Understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He wants to throw. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got
I thought I switched out of it, but then I switched to the exact same play. That's the crazy part.
People miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
Hey, that motherfucker shouldn't have been talking while he was filming. Shit, I with him.
The play action fake. Zings it complete to the right. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling the heat as he lets it go.
Catch you, stupid bitch!
And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down
I'm so
to
glad I don't have your voice
really
being
good
shared.
awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's
I'm
going,
so
you're locating
glad.
blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving.
Let's go.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Oh, they blocked the kick. Scoop it up and going the other way. Running wide open.
Yeah, that works. I think that covers up for that interception I threw. But this is like my 4th block punt in this damn game.
An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Nigga, he's 97.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
That makes the score Kansas State 28, Boise State 21.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own
Nigga, is he kicking it to the wind? What
He
the
was
fuck?
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
You said, why are you moving fast?
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're going to open this drive.
Probably tag sprint for the first time ever.
Got his man. They make the stop right there.
You probably using Omni moving for the first time.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you gotta find a guy
You won't look like a bot so damn much.
You know he's gonna catch the ball consistently.
This nigga said fake news.
From the pistol. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Vincent.
Number 10, you are getting cooked the entire game. You've been getting torched.
Play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
I went to the other. I thought he was going to go to the receiver out a little bit further.
Kansas State 28, Boise State 21.
Dragos on Dragos on Dragos on Dragos. 40s on 40s on 40s.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw.
Catch it, Ahmad. Catch it.
Way to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That's a pick six.
That's a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
All right. That's the wrong person I shouldn't have manned.
That soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Ahmad, I need you to catch that pick, though. He catch that pick. It's a whole different game.
Quarterback checking the play. Back to the air one more time. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Broncos! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Running behind that left side. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that.
Bro, that shit's so funny, though.
Communicate and kind of bump
Where he
over.
said it like he was talking to a kid.
Love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
And they try the middle with a stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Man, not much room.
That motherfucker was asking for some cereal.
Not sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block them. How about the offensive line and push some guy backwards and make some holes?
To the air, it's Saunders. He's got his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Quick release by the QB. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those lines.
That went out of bounds, nigga.
Now they'll run it to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it.
Oh. Yeah, I see that. I seen it at the last minute. I said, oh, no.
Knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Everett. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Working that left side now. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down.
Unsuspended a nigga phone line. It's crazy.
Story that goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
She beefing with her nigga.
Clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. It's first down from the 11. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Try to get it to the edge.
And they caught hold. That's GG.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. They'll leave it with him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
To the ground with the back. Got some room, headed to the
Come
goal
on,
line.
bro.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Try to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. They'll go with a direct snap. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Direct snap. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw.
I mean, did you not just try to go for it at all?
Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Offense set on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Gonna take a shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now, last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. Blasted as he lets it go. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.